Good morning. It has been a long time since I did a video, and there's been a lot of reasons for that. I thought I'd just take an opportunity to get out on the bike for the first time in several weeks. It has been very, very cold with high temperatures around -10, that sort of thing lately for the last few weeks. Now it's suddenly warmed up and we're about almost 3 degrees above zero. We've had a lot of snow. The roads have been just ice, and so I haven't been able to get out, and consequently haven't done any videos. But also I've had a lot of other stuff going on in my life that maybe I'll give you a little update on. Some rather serious stuff. My wife has had a real downturn in her health, and this has been going on, well, since the summer, but especially since the fall, since about August, September. And in our efforts to find out what the problem is, we have discovered a couple major items that are serious. Her problem is she hasn't been able to walk, you know, and get around. Mobility and her cognitive functions are slipping, and so I've been, well, since September, pretty well a full-time caregiver for her, which I'm glad to do because I want to help her in any way I can. But as we explore the causes of this, we first found out that she has a heart condition, which isn't the cause of her symptoms, but we found that out anyway. And she has severe aortic stenosis, around 70%, so it's pretty critical and needs to be corrected, but they can't do anything about that until they found out what the cause of her weakness is, because they can't operate on a person that is that weak. And so finally we have found out the cause of that, and it turns out she has a brain tumor on her pineal gland, and we've consulted a neurosurgeon and also consulted a neurologist, and the neurologist was extremely enlightening, and we're so grateful for everyone expediting this for us so that we could get access to all this very fast. And so now we know there's light at the end of this tunnel, and that once we get the heart situation corrected, they can do the surgery for the brain tumor, and I guess they can't remove it, but they can put a shunt in to eliminate the fluid pressure in the brain. So that's what is likely going to happen. And with the heart, we won't be seeing open heart surgery because they can't do that on her because of her condition, and the heart situation has to be corrected before the brain situation. So fortunately now there is a less invasive heart valve replacement procedure called TAVI, and transaortic valve replacement, and they just go through the femoral artery or an incision in the chest into another artery and replace the valve using a small probe, basically. So that's a bit of a process to get approved for that, because it's a very expensive procedure. However, it looks like we should get approved, hopefully, because of the urgency of her brain tumor situation, which depends on the heart situation being corrected prior to that. So like I say, there's light at the end of this tunnel, and I know you don't need to know all this, but you know, sometimes when you have problems in your life, it helps to express them to people. And I've always valued this YouTube community, a lot of genuine people out there amongst you, so I just wanted to share that with you. And you know, in sharing it, it helps organize and clear my mind and gives me a little peace. So we're going down the timeline a step at a time, and we're going to be getting this done. So let's wipe your eyes here. So yeah, that's what's been happening. A lot of stuff. You know, our life has been basically appointments and specialists and tests, and you know, for my part, you know, taking care of my wife and trying to understand the mechanics of all this. You know, the medicine, trying to understand exactly how the processes work and keeping track of it all, documenting it. So yeah, it's quite intense. But like I say, we are optimistic that this will lead to a good conclusion. Anyway, it's also good to get back on the bike. Oh my. Like I say, it's been weeks. I've had it plugged into the tender, and the battery says thank you for that. Bike seems to run good. I hate riding in this kind of condition though, because the roads are decent. It's above zero, but the trouble is it's wet, and that all that wet on the road probably contains a fair bit of salt. So I'm sure the chain will rust up pretty quick after this, so I'll have to take care of that. But still nice to get out. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out, do a little video, update you folks on what's been happening, and share that with you. So I'm gonna call an end to this video here, but I wanna say thanks for being here. Thanks for coming along, for viewing this video, and just to say I appreciate all of you. I really do. I've got a lot out of this YouTube channel, and it's all about people. So we'll see you on another ride. Take care, ride safe.